Are you a hairdresser or a beauty professional? Are you interested in living and working abroad? If so, you'll find that there are many opportunities where you can use the skills you have to see more of the world. There are both long-term and short-term vacancies in various parts of the world. For long-term opportunities, there are major shortages in both New Zealand and Australia. For short-term contracts, there are jobs in the summer on cruise ships and in the winter in ski resorts. Accommodation is usually provided too, although don't expect too much. It's very often a shared cabin on board a ship, or a shared room in an apartment or chalet. There are very often other duties as well, such as helping with the resort duties and welcome meetings. Wages are very often slightly lower than you might have been accustomed to, but to offset that, you'll be able to try new things and maybe have life-changing experiences. You would normally expect at least one day off a week, with the opportunity of complimentary use of the available resort facilities. Where to start? If a hairdressing job abroad is what you're looking for, you're probably wondering where to start. It's very often difficult even considering how to look for work in another country, especially if you have no idea of how the hiring system or job market works. Also, qualifications and work environments differ from country to country, so it can be difficult figuring out what you need to do. The good news, however, is that despite the frustrations and difficulties, the end result will be worth it. If you're serious about your profession and are looking to add positively to your resume, then finding your new overseas job will be a great career move. Is now the right time? Would it be better to wait until your career is more established before considering a move? Leaving too early may have a negative effect on your development in the industry, and you may not be able to return to your current position if you wanted to. Also, are you sure that working overseas is the right move with regard to your long-term goals? These are some of the questions that you need to consider before committing to moving country or changing direction. Ask your family and friends for their opinion. Your family and friends know you best. It might be a good idea to get their thoughts on your plans. They might just think of something that you would have missed until it's too late. When you're completely focused on your new life and career, it's easy to overlook certain aspects, and their opinions could turn out to be very valuable. For instance, do you own a car? Would that be sold or stored? Do you own a house or rent? If you own, will you sell it or will you rent it out? If you rent, are you under contract? What about your furniture? Would you put that into storage? All of these questions and many more need to be answered. It's very easy to overlook the things that might be a good reason to stay. Get your friends and family's perspective. It may help with the decision, but at the same time, don't be put off by people that will never have the strength of character to attempt what you are planning to do. Have you considered the culture? Language and the environment are very important issues when working as a hairdresser, so you need to consider if there is an issue here. How would you be able to successfully perform your job if you can't communicate with the customer? Would you even be able to get a job in that environment? Being able to speak the local language is a very important factor when considering a move overseas. So how do you get that hairdressing job abroad? Okay, so you've decided that moving abroad to be a hairdresser is the right move for you. Maybe you want to add some sizzle to your CV, or maybe just see the world and get paid in the process. Either way, you need to start looking for a job. Basically, there are two ways to do this. You either hop on the plane to the country of your choice and start looking, or you do some research, make some calls, and try to set up a few interviews, or maybe even secure a position before you get there. The first option obviously has the most pitfalls. You might have problems finding a job that fits your experience level, so you may have to take work that is below your skill set just to get started. The main thing is not to show up without the qualifications and skills required to get your paid work abroad. The second approach is to speak with someone that can help you find the right job before you make the move. There are many specialist placement companies that you can contact to help you find a job in the beauty industry. They are experienced in the field of finding jobs for people, such as yourself, and are usually fairly fast at finding vacancies. You would need to discuss your needs and submit your current CV, and they will advise you the best way forward for the country of your choice. Some companies have placements available year-round for countries worldwide. They will assess you, and if successful, you could have a job ready to walk into immediately. A far safer approach if you can organise it. That is one of the benefits of having hairdressing or beauty as a career. Providing you have the necessary skills and can speak the language, you're able to work anywhere in the world. You'll make some lifelong friends, gain work and life experience that you won't get in your usual 9 to 5, and have a great time in the process. If you think the time is right, make the move and live the dream. An alternative lifestyle. There's also an alternative to all this that you might like to consider, which is a way to make an excellent income working a couple of hours a day from a laptop, a way that allows you the freedom to work anywhere and live anywhere. Why not take a look at how this amazing opportunity could work for you? Just click on the link below this video for more information.